Hey guys, welcome. My name is Laura Trevino, and the name of my channel is Creative Art by LT. So today I just brought out the filaments that I had purchased. It is August, mid-August, but in July, I think like July 8th or so, they had the big sales, and I went on in a couple of different places, a lot of different places actually, and I purchased some different filaments. I watch other 3D printer channels or people, and I see some of the things that they do and what they like, and so I went out and found some of them and I purchased them. So I've been wanting to show, the load. Let me show you what I got. I just haven't had time. So I've started using them, and so I have some opinions on some of them that I bought. And so I do have a question, like, what do you do when you don't like one? You just keep it? Because I can't use some of them because they're clogging up my printers. So I'm like really frustrated with that. But I did get some pretty things and I'm super happy, and I want to show you some of the things that I printed with them. So it's actually a wide variety. I've got some FlashForge. I've got a couple of zeros. Got SUNLU, which I really liked the SUNLU, and zero is really nice. Put this one over here. I got Conjure, only one of these, and I found out that it is, I think this is it. Well, let me make sure, because I want to take one out. I'm going to take them all out so you can see them. Like I said, some are opened because I couldn't wait anymore and I needed to use them. And then this one is called 3D Hojor. It's Hojor. First time I've ever purchased this one. And this one's the same thing. First time I've ever purchased. And this is 3D filament, and it's Yusu. I think I've talked about this one before because I remember this. So let's go ahead and open up a few of them and show you the colors and stuff. And if I've used them, I should have something that I've printed with that color. Okay, so let's start with the ones we only have one of. Okay, so let's see. So this one is this one is called, let me get my glasses on. So this is 3D filament. It says it's got the size spool. Let's open it up. This one's open. Oh, I know this one. Okay. I've used it. I took it out and I used it. I tried to use it several times, and I could not get it to stick. I could not get it to stick to the bed. I tried like 10 times. Then I realized, I thought, oh, it's so pretty purple. But it is really, I thought maybe it's just translucent or something. Well, no. You read over here and it says that it is, come on, where is it? I want to read exactly what it says to me. It's glow. Glow purple. It's kind of in a funny color. Glow purple is the color, and it's PLA, right? So I was like, okay, but look how pretty that is. Kind of matches my shirt. And I wanted to print with it so badly. And I thought, okay, is it the fact that possibly the temperature is too high or too low? It says here the print temperature is 190 to 225. Well, all my PLA is 190 to 220, so it shouldn't be. The bed temperature, I think, is a little bit higher, and I adjusted it. So, but I couldn't get it to print to start with. But I did get, where are you? Oh, there they are. This little axolot here. So I did this in purple silk, and that's Bambu Lab purple silk. And then this accents here and the tail are the glow. And it does glow very pretty. So that is the purple glow. So, I mean, I've got to use it. It's cute. Okay, so it was nice. I don't know how many little things I can do with it, but I would like to figure out why it is that it will not adhere to the beds. It starts, and honestly, it did even like quite a bit, not just one little layer and then peel up. No, it was quite a bit one time, and then it came off the bed. So it did okay when I used it as that little accent, but I do like the color. So, all right, so that's one. Okay, and I have I found a nice little rack underneath my desk over here, and it fits perfect. But I do need to stop buying. All right, next is, okay, this is this one here, 3D whole drawer. Oh, I liked this one a lot. This one is pink and green. It is a dual color matte, and it's green pink dual color. Okay, let me take it out so you can see it. Let me find the little ones that I did with this. Oh, they're in the other room. I did these cats, and instead of doing like a little tabby cat, I did the pink to green. So one side was green, one side was pink, and they looked really pretty. So that's the filament. You can see the colors here on the side. It's really nice. I really liked this one. Did a wonderful job. So this one's pretty, really pretty. I do like it. I had to open these. I don't know why. There was other things I could have used, but I was like, oh, I want to use new stuff. And I had seen some really pretty colors, so I was like, I really wanted to do it. Okay, so let's see the next one. This one. This one is the Conjure, and it says tricolor, silk PLA, purple, orange, and sky blue. I've used it. What did I use this on? I'm trying to remember what I used it on. I used it on, where is it? I'm like, I kept most things from this week here. Hold on, just let me look. No. Okay, so maybe it was for one of my grandson's dragons. So, but this is really pretty. I think it's hard for you to see in the plastic, so that's why I keep taking them out. It is remarkably pretty. It's the silk look. It's so shiny. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. I really like it. It came out really nice. Hopefully that was not blurry. Sorry if it was. So, you know, I have the basics. I have so many of, well, I need some new. But I have, you know, the white, the black, orange, yellow, blue, red. Got a lot of reds now. I didn't before. And I bought those from Bambu. And I also have some PLA silks from Bambu. And I really like Bambu. Bambu to me gives me no issues. Everything stays on the bed. It's really good to me. All right. So let's go to, we'll go to the zeros. I've always liked the zero. I think that their filaments are very pretty. I love the way they package. I'm going to say it again because I've said it before. And so I had been waiting and waiting to get this one. This one is the, it's the, oh no, this is chromatic glitter. This is the one I've had trouble with. Yeah, gradient twinkling PLA, chromatic glitter, not working for me. I cannot get it. But I do like the package. I like that they give you a bag. That I like. Okay, so this is really pretty, and it has the glitter. It will not adhere to the bed. Now, when I say it will not, I'm not putting glue and I'm not putting hairspray. I wash the plate, I dry the plate, and that's what I've been doing. I'm sure if I put down that glue and stuff, it would work. But I don't think that I should have to. I want it to work. So, until I get desperate, I'm just going to keep trying. Now, I did make one thing. I made this little fish, and it was ugly. It happened to come out in this green color, and it looked like muddy water. It did not look pretty at all. So that's the only thing that I've used it for, because the only thing I've gotten it to stick, and it was not pretty. So I will keep trying, and once I get it to work, I'll put it out there. I've seen other people use it and didn't give them any problems. You know, I'm hoping that I'm not giving you a lot of noise, because I noticed the other day that with this microphone, it does block out the dog crying, and maybe it blocks out this, but it's got some different banging noises. So sorry if that's going to be the case. Hopefully it's not, because I want to be able to put this out and share with you guys all the pretty filaments. It's beautiful, just not yet. All right, let's see. This one's probably the one that I'm talking about, and it's almost gone probably. Yeah, I love this. Oh my God. Okay, so the name of it is Zero Gradient Matte PLA. I love mattes. I think that's a problem. This is Rainbow Blaze, and it is by far my favorite. Yeah, look how much I've used already. I've used a lot of it. So it is really pretty, and I like the matte. Let me show you what I did in it. Okay, so from this one, it is, I did this fidget, and it's got all the colors, and it came out really, really pretty. It came out really pretty. I like it a lot. I also did this spider lily, and it, because of the size, it only came with it only printed the green at the very bottom, and then it picked up that orange. It is pretty though. It's just not enough color transition to show how pretty this filament is. So it is, look, oh, it's not here. That's what it was. I did my daughter-in-law's, her pencil and her pencil sharpener holders for her desk. I did it out of this. So that's why. But it's beautiful, and it's one of my favorite, and I'm definitely going to be buying another one because I'm almost done with this one. Yeah, it's my favorite by far of all my filaments. I always say that. And I keep them in the box just so I can know which ones that they are. I know it has them on the side, but I just feel like I can see better, and they're, to me, they're easier to store on top of each other. So I keep them in the box. I'll let some air out of that in a minute. We don't want to waste time doing that. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the SUNLU. So this is also a rainbow one, and it is the PLA Rainbow from SUNLU. I've used it. I told you I was dying for these rainbows. It is really pretty. It is super pretty. Look at the colors. It's really pretty, and it works so well. And this is what I made in it. This is the 1 pint ice cream holder. A friend of mine that loves ice cream, so I made this for her. Just loved it because it's so pretty. Look at that. That's so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Alrighty. You put that back. Now on the next ones, I'm not sure. Yeah, the yellow. That was the bad one. Oh, okay. We're gonna get to that next. So I guess when I was placing these orders, I was thinking I wanted to do glow. I wanted, glow in the dark items, and I had seen people doing the glow in the dark and how cool it is. And I've heard that, it clogs machines, but honestly, I didn't think much of it until it happened. So this one is glow in the dark yellow. I used this on a brand new 6 weeks old Bambu Lab P1S. And it got stuck. And I could not get it out. And it was before the extruder, the hot end. It was up in this area. And I had to take it apart actually more than once. And I was trying to put it, make it hot enough and push it through with a little stick. No, it would not come out. So I had to take it all apart and take the little gear out. And there it was. It was stuck in there. I mean, it was stuck. Sorry, I can't get this open. I may not be able to get it open because I don't know why. I must have sealed that baby. Come on. Hold on just a second. Let me see. There we go. All right. It is pretty. It's yellow. I really like the purple though. It's yellow. It looks nice. It would not come out. So finally, I took the whole thing apart, I got it out, and as I was putting things back together, I tore this little ribbon that connects some of the sensors. And so I had to order another one. So I did. Not expensive. It's like $11. Bamboo, it has these little parts. So they're not that expensive. But it's disappointing because I was really on a roll every day. I was, doing my vlog, and I was printing and getting a bunch of stuff, and I had a live sale on Facebook, and it went really well. And I was excited, and then this happened, so kind of threw a wrench in it. So I just will have to use glow with a lot of caution, and know that it might just be done. Okay, so I, for some reason, got several reds in the last, but this one is really pretty. I have not used it. This is SUNLU Cherry Red. It is really pretty red. Look at that red. So I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. So this is going to be a nice addition. I have Bamboo Red. I have FlashForge, the Red Flesh. I think it's Red Flesh. It's really pretty. I really like it, but it does bleed. It bleeds onto the other colors. So I was not happy, but it's okay. As a matter of fact, I think I used it on my grandson's tag, on his backpack tag. And it's a really pretty deep red, and but it does smear into the other colors. And I don't like that, but I love the color. So this is exciting. All right, so brings us to these. This is really cool. I really like this. Oh, this one is Matte Midnight Blue. I'm going to show you what I did with this one. I used this one. Look at the color. It's a dark navy blue. It is really, really pretty. I just thought it was beautiful. And I did these cats. This is that color. And it looks pretty gray. But no, it's the blue, and they came out really nice. It was awesome. Love this. So one of my favorite colors. And it's been a great filament. No issues whatsoever. I've used it a couple of times. So this one makes me happy. I bought some bags that have the sealant thing, and I'm going to put them in there. But I just haven't been able to get to it. Sometimes I get so busy doing too many other things. All right, so this is it's a silk. It says silk, and it says new, and it's Rainbow Waltz. Okay, it comes with a little thing. Thanks for buying the filament. To improve the printing quality, we suggest to improve space filling ratio or increase the temperature of the extruder when printing thin wall or Okay, that could be wrong with what everything else I have. For preventing weak bond between pearl and silk layer combinations and models might be, okay. So that could be some issues. Oh, it's very pretty. It's really a deep, they're deep. Look at the deep colors. I don't know if you can see them, if this does it justice, but they're very pretty, but they're very deep colors. It's not like that light, like this one you could tell was very light, and this one's a little bit darker. But it's gonna be nice, and I'm looking forward to it. I have one more, and that's it. I thought I had way more than this. It's gone by fast. All right. You get addicted. You get addicted to buying filament. Just like you get addicted to buying files. You know, Bambu, when you buy the Bambu, you get Maker's World, which is free files and millions of them. And I'm still going somewhere else and buying when I have it all that I need there. But I always find something I like. So this one is, says new HSPLA, Iridescent Symphony. Okay. Oh, and it's pretty, and it is light. The colors are a little bit lighter, and they're very pretty. They're not like bold rainbow. They're like a muted lighter. Now, I don't know what it's going to print like, but it is super pretty, so I'm excited. Okay, so it's a lot. We'll see how it goes. I love this, and I'm having a great time. So hopefully you enjoyed. And if you're in the shopping, you're going to shop for some filament, maybe some of what I showed you, you might like to get. That's how I find them. I see what everybody else is doing, and I like what they're printing and how it comes out. And so that's what I've been looking at. So that's going to be it for today. And if you stay to the end, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And do me a favor and hit the like button. That's it for today. Until next time, see ya.